Hello and welcome to Day Late and a Dollar Short, a review of games old and on sale, or at least they're bought on sale. And now to say I hoard games is a joke. I've seen the collections of others, not at the same league, planet, galaxy. That being said, I do think I have a kind of an abnormal amount of games, close to about 100 different PlayStation, Xbox games laying around the house. Now, I don't even want to get into my PC game collection. Let's just leave that for another time. Now, I've been known to go crazy at the game store for those 4 for $20 deals. You know, always walking out with like 3 or 4 different games. And they just gather dust. So over the next few months, I've promised myself to play at least one of those games a week. So what have I decided to dust off this week? Well, this week is Ubisoft's Watch Dogs, the original. So I'm going to be playing the Xbox One edition. Set in Chicago. It's got all things Chicago. L trains, buildings, the metal beams. They're all there. I mean, you jump in the shoes of Aiden Pierce, an underground hacker known for his skill of using an iPhone to crack everything electronic under the sun. You know, a man who lost his family to violence. A man who is trying to figure out who ordered the hit on his family. A man whose clothes dry instantly after swimming half a mile upstream to evade cops. Yeah, open worlds aren't really my bag. You know, I spent the majority of my early 20s immersed in the world of EverQuest, so grinding out side quests, it gives me a headache. You know, and I'm really over that type of gaming, but now that I found myself playing Watch Dogs for the past 2 days, I'm only on the second act. It's a 5-act game. That's how distracting the side missions are. So why am I still playing this game? It's fun. I'm having a great time. You know, there's just enough variation to keep me interested. So like when hunting down local drug dealers, who I'm not allowed to just kill, I gotta knock them out to teach them a lesson, otherwise the mission has failed. Yeah, in order to complete this message, I'm forced to like locate my objective by hacking the security cameras first, and stick with singling out the enemies or the targets that I need through distractions, traps, and in some cases causing their phones to explode. I'm taking about one by one as I work my way towards the mission target. You can't go in guns blazing. You have to take a few minutes to think about your approach. You know, hacking in this game is pretty straightforward. Move the camera to highlight something to hack, hit X, and you're off. The line of sight is important. Most of the time it isn't an issue, but if you're sneaking around a building and picking people off, you have to reposition yourself, like either your body or the cameras that you just hacked in to get an angle. Now, the game isn't without its faults. Chase them and knock them out missions are hard to complete. You get plenty of tools to hack traffic lights, bridges, and security banners. This should all be easy, but it's not. Even with your special focus ability that slows down time. You know, I've had plenty of missions fail because like a car pileup keeps piling up. And then turns my bad guy into road stain. And then if I'm lucky, I can complete the mission in 20 attempts. The chase and kill missions are easier. Those only take 15 attempts, especially if you have an armored car. Yowzers, that thing could do some damage. Now, controls in the game and the menu system are not up to snuff. You know, a slight movement of the controller will turn your character 90 degrees. And the menu system uses the right stick to navigate, which is a problem because most of the time when you're running around, you use your left stick. But maybe I'm old. It just takes me a long time to switch gears in my head. Left should always be movement. That includes menus. But you kind of get it, but there's definitely a learning curve there. You know, while it's not perfect, Watch Dogs does have some great moments and exciting gameplay. It's a good game that'll cost you under $10 pretty much everywhere. Even through the online, there's always going for $10 or less. It'll give you more than 40 hours of gameplay. You know, it's a good deal in my book. So I would recommend it if you can get it for under $10. And that's it for today. Adios, amigos.